Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Oh, I guess I'm like right on time, but I like to come in a little early. But I had to run and go grab some oranges real quick, and I had to go to Brahms, so I got myself a cherry limeade. I'm thirsty. It's been a really crazy busy day. I haven't even had time to really eat. I had to go to the city, and all I got was a scone and I kind of nibbled on it all day. And then I finally just grabbed some french fries just now at Brahms, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Can everybody hear me? I don't know if anybody's in here because I can't. It just, the numbers are going up and down, so I have no idea. Thank you so much, Ed and Jesse. Um, I would have Jason at Okies Eden again, but he has company. Ah, sorry. My allergies are bothering me. And so he is busy with his family, enjoying time with them. And so you guys are just stuck with me tonight. Hey, Lacey, welcome in. How are you doing? So I was waiting to see who all come in and everything. I need to invite a guest. This last 2 weeks have probably been the busiest. And I'm going to be up late tonight finishing up the plums, and I finally got all those picked this last Saturday, so they're all gone. And so now I got to make the holiday jam. Hey Debbie, how are you doing? Welcome in. I had to run and get some oranges because I'm making some holiday plum jam, and I stopped at Brahms just to grab oranges, and I got me a cherry limeade. I normally don't drink pop because it kills me. But what is everybody doing tonight? Oh, Debbie, I'm doing great. I'm just like busy. I had to go to the city today, and so it was just crazy. I went by Atwoods to get rabbit feed, hemp bedding for the chicken coop, and they didn't have any. They were out of that. They were out of what else was I after? They were out of three things I was after. Um, but I don't buy the chicken feed there. I have it shipped here because you can't find it. I asked them if they had it, that scratch and peck feed, and they didn't. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So anyway, I think I'm just going to get online late tonight while I'm doing the holiday jam, and I am going to just order everything I need online and just forget trying to go to the store. I'm telling you. But I did stop at Natural Grocers and I got a couple little things. Hey, hello, Ginger. Hello, Eric. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're never late. Anybody can come in whenever they want. Hey, Arnold. How are you, my friend? So, what are Ginger and Joey up to? I know Ginger has a live in the morning. I will be here. I have another friend coming over tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going, oh, um, I gotta get the kitchen in order. Like I gotta finish the plums, finish the holiday plums, and I'm making holiday plum jam hanging in there. That's about all we can do. Now I hate going to the city. I absolutely hate going to the city. Oh my gosh. But it was a productive trip, even though they didn't have stuff at the Atwoods that I needed. Like I get So we have a pet dove, and it's a white-winged dove. And so I try to buy her the black sunflower seeds. Well, normally they're about $19. No, they were almost $30. And I normally get them at Atwoods, the Atwoods in Stillwater. The new one in Oklahoma City, by Edmond, it's high dollar. It's turning into Tractor Supply because Tractor Supply is super expensive. Like I used to buy the really good high quality rabbit feed there. No, rabbits are gonna have to learn to eat some fresh farm stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I've been selling my plums to that creme de la creme. They serve lunch and they do pastries. It's a French place. It is so good. And so I went by there on the way, got my scone, and well, we wouldn't have the traffic today. I probably would have enjoyed it, Jesse. That's funny. I don't like traffic, actually. And Ed, I'm going to tell you a story about Atlanta, Georgia, trying to drive there. That place is a nightmare. That was back in the 90s, too. But anyway, so I took him some fresh chives and some of that basil from Italy, and he was like smelling it, and he goes, "Oh my gosh." He said, "You weren't kidding. It is really good. It is very good." So I had to rush home. I had to unload the feed that I did get. Well, I only got, I didn't get the hemp bedding for the chicken coop. And, I have a cat that I'm taking care of just to get her healthy to where we can take her for that spay and neuter program. So I'm kind of fostering it. So I had to go get it some wet food because it's skin and bones. But she's not in her house, and I do have that pen where she's safe, and then I have a shelter in there for her. But then I got a box of veggies for my bougie chickens, and they were having a field day. They got grapes, they got cucumbers, they got apples, they got bok choy, they got kale, they got lettuce, pomegranate, squash, potatoes, celery, but I cook the potatoes and the celery for them. And if they get beets or anything else, then I cook that for them. So it's, yeah, my buddy, he said my chickens are bougie. I thought that was so funny. So anyway, I was listening, Ed, earlier to Amy's live while I was trying to get everything done, and then I had to jet to Brahms real quick and grab some oranges because I went to Natural Grocers, 2 of them, no oranges. Actually, I went to another store and it was practically empty, guys. It was really kind of almost like 2020. I was like looking around going, wow. I mean, and I wanted to ask the clerk what was going on, but he was jumping all over the place and dancing and acting crazy. And I said, "Oh, never mind. I'm good. I'm out of here." So things are changing. It's just weird. Just weird. Oh, my cat. She wants in here. Hang on, guys. Gotta let the Callie girl in. Come on. What? I'm just in here on the live. You want to join us? Yeah, till I pick her up. So anyway, and for all of you that have just come in, Jason with Okies Eden, he has company for the next few weeks. Hey, down home Misty Style, how are you doing, girl? It's just crazy, crazy busy. Come on, kitty. It's my rescue cat. I never did do cats, but that one, I had to have her. This boy was hurting her. Hey. Okay, I will go look at that too, but it'll be later tonight while I'm working on that holiday plum jam. I'm gonna do, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing well. I need a secretary, a chef, 2 farm hands. In other words, I need about 20 kids to be helping me around here. So I've got cuts all over me from picking the plums. So Saturday, to get the really good plums at the top of the tree, there's always the good ones at the very top of the tree. And so I couldn't reach them. And I was getting chopped up trying to get through the thorns to get up there to get to them on the ladder. And I said, "Oh, hun." I hollered at Tom and got him to hoist me up in the tractor bucket. And then I was able to pick 2 more bucketfuls. Hey, hello, Spongy Gold. Welcome in, girl. Wendy, can you tell me how you? Oh, okay. So on that basil, I grow it in the geothermal greenhouse where it doesn't cross-pollinate with any other varieties. Because this year I grew some Tulsi basil in a couple of the pepper beds, and so I won't take the chance of it crossing. I'm very particular about that because everything will cross except for like beans and there's certain things that cross real easy. So I'm not gonna, you know, take a chance because that basil is so good. I just went ahead and planted some more in the geothermal, so I'll have a good amount for them because I took them some of that basil today. Also, feel free to share links. Everybody that, why does that say show? Sometimes it hides it. Okay. Anyway, I haven't figured out StreamYard. Sometimes it'll just like, oh, that holiday plum jam. Yeah, my husband wanted to take a jar to one of the guys at work because not this season, but last season we didn't have a garden, and he sent my husband all kinds of stuff. And Tom goes, "Whatever you make sure we get him some." So he wanted me to make him some jelly. Oh yeah. So the holiday one that I do, there's 2 different kinds, and sometimes I don't do plums. Sometimes I do a different. Sometimes I do apples and make a holiday spicy jam. You can make jam. You have to add stuff to it like cranberries. You can do apple and cranberry. You can do what is it? What was the other one I used? I guess it was the plums, but a different variety of plums. So these are American plums, and they are so good. They're little bitty, but they are so delicious. I'm just going to do orange zest, oranges, lemon zest, lemon, cinnamon, and I'm going to do cranberries and plums this time. And then I get the real apple pectin, and then I cook it, kind of simmer it down and get it thick and good, and then water bath it. So I don't have a steam canner. I want a steam canner. I was trying to think today when I was out there watering some of the beds. Hey, Cactus, how are you doing, sweetie? Oh my gosh, y'all got to go to her live streams in the morning. They are so fun. They really are. They are fun. Hey, don't knock this over. So anyway, I was thinking, because my family will ask me this weekend what I want for Christmas. And I'm debating whether I want 2 more of those raised beds that they got me for my birthday or a steam canner. You know, I've been asking for a root cellar, but I haven't got that yet. Oh, you just finished dinner? Girl, I ran through and got Tom just a burger and French fries, and I got his cherry limeade. And then I got me a large French fry because I've been can't talk. I've been going and going and going all day, and so I just didn't have time to eat. Okay, a steam canner is pretty cool. No, you're not from another planet because I didn't know about them until I started watching The Inquisitive Farm Wife. When she first started on YouTube, I become friends with her. She's really neat. And she was using one, and I said, Well, then other people started talking about them, and I thought, I am so behind. I'm old school. Like, I just didn't know about steam canners. Yes, thank you, Jesse. Because, and then also, Minty Cactus goes live, but she's earlier. Um, she's in Arizona. Her lives are really fun. I think we all have a good time laughing. Um, but then Ginger, so I'm hoping because I have another friend coming over tomorrow, but she's not going to help. We're just going to visit. We're going to catch up. She's a really I have some really good friends, you guys. I'm very blessed. Um, I was at the store and I was behind her and I just had a few items. She's already in the checkout process, or she would have let me go. And she goes, um, get her stuff too. And I said, no, 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 no. So she paid for my groceries. And so she said, well, I'll hit you up for eggs. But oh no, you're not crazy. You're fun. You are so fun. I enjoy. I mean, it's been crazy busy here. And I've been having to get up, and then I'm up late and I'm working on stuff. But it is really hard to watch YouTube, and because I like to comment, I like to hit the like, and I like to leave a detailed comment so that people know I actually watched the whole thing. But I can't when I'm in the kitchen, and I can't just be online. I have to be working here. So the only time I get a break is in the morning because my husband tells me I have to rest, like I have to do something for me. And so in the morning, I have my coffee in bed, and that's when I hang out on YouTube. So definitely. Oh, Minty Cactus. I had to stop by the TLC nursery in Oklahoma City on Memorial. And as I was driving, I didn't have my phone out in time. I would have took a picture. They had cactus tacos. I thought of you. Next time I go up there, I'll get a picture. Oh, good evening, Farm All and Fords. How are you doing? Oh yeah, and everybody share links. Share links. And then Misty, don't forget, Mike and Terry go live next with MT Homestead, and they featured you last week. That was so cool. I was like, where's Misty? Where's Misty? She's missing this. I thought it was funny. Yeah, I know, cactus tacos. I was like, oh my gosh, I wished I would have got a picture of it, because then I could have showed you the picture of it. It was, I thought of you. I was like, that is so cool. But they did have cactuses at the greenhouse. And then I ran into a friend there, and we just about cried because her mother-in-law owned the greenhouses here, and she used to let me come in at the end of the season. Instead of paying her workers to clean out the greenhouses, I would do it. I would throw all the stuff in the back of the farm truck. I would haul it home and compost it. And that kept all that out of the landfill. And I got good soil because she bought the Barget soil like I do. And the Barget soil for your seed starting and stuff is the best. No, actually, Roy, it's a steam canner. It's really neat. Like they have two different kinds, I believe. Excuse me, that happens when I drink soda. Um, One of them is a steam canner. You actually steam your canned goods. The other one is a steam canner where it has the little tube down. You put your fruit in there and it steams it, and then it turns it into, excuse me, the juice. and then the juice comes out, and then you just let it cool, and I would be feeding my chickens the rest of it unless it had seeds. Then I pull the seeds out and then feed the pulp to my chickens. I used to compost everything, but now I have chickens. I believe you can everything. Ed that was in here earlier, I believe he was talking about it too. Oh, cool, Cactus. You'll like her. She's funny. You guys will like each other because everybody in here is so cool. But Misty, if you're up in the morning, you gotta join Minty Cactus in the morning. You will laugh. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? You know about the steam canners. There's lots of channels that use them. So that's what I was debating. But then I'm like, well, do I get the raised beds again, or do I get asked for that for Christmas? So I'm kind of up in the air. I probably want the raised beds more, but I was wishing I had the steam canner now, because mashing all those plums to make juice. So I ordered a cherry pitter. I don't know if y'all know what that is. I had one. It was my dad's, and I don't know where it's at. I'm so glad you're doing good. Have you been having fun with that fall fest? Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing links. I love that. Oh, that's right. Greg is in Arizona now, in Rainbow. Okay, Rainbow Food Rocks. She's in there, Arizona too. I wasn't sure where she was. And then Doug's in Texas. Isn't he in El Paso? We won't tell everybody where you're at, Roy. You's just in Texas. Oh, and Ed, Whistle Stop Homestead that's in here. I believe he drives a truck too. Hello, Blessed to Crochet. What is your first name? I think I know it, but I haven't learned it yet. Yeah, Minty Cactus is in Arizona, where she has all these cool rocks. I mean, I'm like, unbelievable. She picks these rocks up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh man, I so want some of those rocks she picks up. I'm like, don't put it down, don't put it down. Mary, okay, and mom is Kathy. Okay, that's right. That is so neat. I was in your live stream when you were making the scarecrows yesterday while I was working on the plums still. Hello, Amita. Welcome in. Some of you I've seen, I think I've seen Misty. Have you been in some of the live streams for or am I getting people mixed up? What is that? Have a front tine tiller? I don't till anymore. I can't grow in the ground, so I pretty much have to do raised beds. Oh, you're so sweet, Minty Cactus girl. I know you would. I'd have to return the favor though. I would like to find, because I want to get my sister-in-law some rose rocks. We have rose rocks here in Oklahoma. They're native here, but it's way back there in Noble and around Norman. Oh no. Yeah, I saw a bunch of dead ones on the road. One was on the highway. That was brutal. Saw a dead cow on the highway a couple weeks. Was it 3 weeks ago? Okay. Okay, I thought you were. I thought I'd seen you before. Are you wanting out of here, Callie? See, she wants in, then she wants back out. There you go. Go. There you go. You ready to go? Okay, see you later. I know, right? Well, I didn't cook. I didn't cook anything today, Arnold. Mm-mm. Matter of fact, I went and got Tom a burger at Brahms, and I got the cherry limeade. Ow. I had to go to the city, so you know, with the traffic that takes all day, and I sit in the car and I growl. I just, oh. Hey, Howie, welcome in. Yeah, the traffic and I, we're just not friends. And then I always get behind. So when I'm merging onto the highway, it's 75 miles an hour in our county to get on I-35. I'm trying to pick up speed, and this car all of a sudden just stops before they went on to merge onto the highway. And I'm going, what are you doing? I was like, I think I was growling so loud, I probably sure the whole county heard me. It was so funny. And Howie, I have followed him for a very long time. He's in Canada. You all, very fascinating, very fascinating. The flowers, he grew flowers for, was it a family member's wedding? And then I followed him on a live one time when he's picking plums or pears or something. Right. I do. I'm getting into more stuff now that the farm's in the process of being restored. Like I'm working on. I don't know how I get it all done. I don't go to bed till like really late, but tonight I'm going to be up very, very late. I've got goldenrod to finish up. I have peppers to chop up and dry, like several varieties. I have peppers that I need to get seeds out of. I need to be planting. Oh, Misty, you ought to check into some raised beds, girl. Well, you do have some areas that are pretty raised and neat, but the raised beds are just the way to go. I mean, when we first built them out of the pallets, we built them really tall, but then you have to have a lot of soil for those. And I was like, yeah, and they weren't getting enough light. And so now I changed back down to a little bit lower ones. And I have a long way to go for this restoration process. Thank you so much, Jessie. I appreciate everybody sharing links because we are all family. Get some more to drink. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat because French fries aren't enough. I've had French fries and a scone today, not really healthy. And some leftover veggie stew, but I've had it dinner and lunch for the last 3 days, so I'm think I'll freeze the rest of it. We are not far away from the 2K. Yes. Hey, share out Blessed to Crochet. And then she also has another channel, Blessing Through Connection. And she was also in Fall Fest this year. And she made a really cool scarecrow on her live yesterday. And I didn't get to comment goodbye, but I watched it clear to the end because I was working on the plums. So I was waiting on the pitter because then the pitter, you stick the fruit on there and then it just pushes the pit out. And it's better for the fruit. It takes a long time to mash that fruit and pull the pits out by hand. So it's a tedious process. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, where is that pitter? There's no telling. So I went ahead and ordered a little one. And it said it would come. You know how Amazon's been kind of messing with you. It'll say, well, if you order it this time, it'll come by 5 today, anywhere from 5 to 10. No. My cat's mad now. I said I would crochet in the snow for 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, you don't have to do that. That's crazy. Hey, the Shade Tree Cook, welcome in. So if somebody could put up the link for Blessed to Crochet, she's almost to her 2K. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I got listened to Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead, him and Johnny. When I went to the meetup, they were talking to me about going live. It's the best thing I ever did because my channel is growing, I'm getting to meet more people, and my watch hours are going up. So that's a good thing. And I have a ton of amazing friends and so many channels I have met in person. And Jesse and Jesse and his wife are amazing. I've met a lot. I've met Joe Fix It For You. I've met Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead. I've met a lot of people. I've met Ed at Whistle Stop Homestead that was here earlier. I think he left us. And then I haven't met Roy, but I'm really good friends with him. And her daughter's channel's Chrissy's Cosplay. Now what was her other channel? I'd asked that, but I may have missed it. It may have been in the comments. Hey, Ann, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Yes, I have. Oh, and you know what? I want to meet Ann. I want to meet Ann and Roy. Well, I want to meet Arnold too, but he's way up there in Canada. He needs to move to the States. Yeah, they are. Well, so are you and Ginger. Yeah, that's what they were telling me. They were like, Wendy, hun. Because they knew I would help everybody else. And so they gave me the best advice ever. Did we get Blessed to Crochet's channel up? I don't have the other iPad handy, or else I would put her link up. So I know the weather's changing. It gets down in the 40s at night, and it's almost 80 degrees in the day. Now, Ann goes live on Sunday night, and sometimes I miss it, Ann. This last weekend, Tom and I were outside. We are scrambling to get all the outside stuff done before it gets cold, real cold. We even burned a brush pile last night. Then 2 loads of soil were dumped today, and so he was moving soil around to kind of level out the drive area and all that. And so I had to rush home. Then I had to run to Brahms and get some oranges real quick. I can't wait till my orange tree makes more oranges. Thank you, Ginger. You're telling Ginger to hit the like. That's so funny. But Ginger goes live at, well, I think it's 8 o'clock my time, but 9 o'clock her time. Because she's in Georgia. Used to live in Georgia. Aww. Well, I know I saw that and I never got a chance to because by the time I got in and started working on stuff, I couldn't get my hands cleaned and get ready to get in there. And then I was working on the collaboration videos. I have 2 more collaboration videos this month to get out. The autism wardrobe. Okay, thank you, Mary. Hey, Mike, welcome in. And Mike and Terry at MT Homestead go live here in just almost 30 minutes. So that'll be cool. Ow. I got stabbed by the plum tree. Yeah. And everybody, Web's Web has a list of when everybody goes live. So you definitely want to go and, there's a stupid fruit fly in here. Let's see here. Why is it doing this? I'm not real good at, I wished it would just switch and go through all the comments, but it's not doing it. Oh wow, my chat's going fast now. Yeah, he has a list of everybody. He's really very, what a blessing he is. So if Mary, if you're available in the morning, Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead goes live, and then Minty Cactus goes live. And I had so much fun in Minty Cactus's live. Oh gosh, we have fun. I was laughing. That is my morning coffee time. And Mike, I believe we're gonna go help my mom Friday morning, so I probably won't be able to be in the live stream. Oh yeah. Do you use valerian by chance, Teresa? I use valerian. Well, I use it for the cats and some of the chicken. I have a chicken that needs it. But and then I give it to the dog when the dog had that like what's it, a yeast infection in her ear. Oh, what? You're really scared of them. I've heard that they're extremely painful. Huh. I missed that, what you were talking about for that comment. Oh yeah, please feel free, share links, get to know each other, because there's a lot of neat people. And I know Jason has company, or else I would have him. I'm going to have him back again, but he does have company right now. And then last week he was in my live stream, but he wasn't feeling good. And so, and I've been like going and going and going. And then I want to have several people come and join me on a live stream. Oh no. Yeah, Misty, I can't do a lot of the medications because they're animal based, and I have alpha gal. Really, I like valerian. If I really have a bad headache, I will take it, and I do pretty good on it. I would love to get white willow or wild lettuce going. I need to get some tinctures made. That would be amazing. I just dried and put up some moringa out of the greenhouse. And oh, are you live too, Misty? Or is that just a video going up? Hey, Amy. Oh, girl, you're never late. Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, hold on. Amy's here. My husband says I say that all the time. Then he heard you say it. He said it must be a woman thing. Rose hips tea for headache. Oh, I would like to try that. Teresa. So my lavender garden outside got wiped out by the ice storm. So, I missed that. I'm gonna have to go back and read all the chat. Well, that's true. I got me some more lavender, but I planted it in the greenhouse. I got some more sage. I got thyme, tarragon. I just went ahead and went and bought it because I can't wait on it. And what was I going to tell y'all? When I was listening to your live earlier, Amy, while I was trying to get everything ready, I couldn't chat, but y'all were talking about the highways and all that. But hey, all the people in Oklahoma, I need to tell y'all something. I went to a meeting the other night, and some of the legislators said to share this with everybody in Oklahoma and do the research on it. They are wanting to spread human manure, humanures, what they call it, on properties, kind of along with the green agenda and all that. That's not good. They're shutting farms down in Maryland. Is it Michigan or Maryland? Because of the PFAS, and it's ruins the soil. So what it is byproduct from the wastewater facilities. They try to clean it, and then they go dump it on the farmland, and then everybody around there gets sick. Oh yeah. But the legislators that were letting everybody know that are against the green agenda and all this were saying that they don't want that. Like, where in the counties where they have dumped that, it destroys the soil. And it's toxic for many years. 20 and 30 years, you can't grow food because they went back to these farms where people were buying this land and building homesteads on them. And they come in and shut them down. So anyway, it's really bad because you're going to get and it's hospital waste as well. It's all kinds of pharmaceutical waste. It's everything goes and gets dumped on that crop, that farmland, and just, yeah. And people that compost now, right? Yeah, it's bad. Do the research on it. Seriously. There are some farms up in Michigan and Maryland, I believe. And those farms, they had to euthanize the animals. They destroyed the crops because it was so toxic. Oh, it is. Yeah, I was telling somebody about it, and then the legislator come to that meeting. I went ahead and went to the meeting. So I really didn't want to go, but I wanted to hear him talk. So there's a thing at the Capitol next week, and I will try to go live and post the information because I had to go in a hurry and I didn't have anything to write with, and I didn't keep track of what, but they're going to fight that. And they also are going to fight property tax. There is a legislator named, is it Carrie? Let me see, I got it right here. All right, y'all. I'm armed and dangerous now. I got literature. Here we go. This lady, yeah, there we go. She is one of the legislators going to end property tax. We're going to fight it. There's too many people going to the Capitol and complaining, losing their properties. There's some other people that are running in our area to get rid of eminent domain, the green energy agenda, like no more of the big windmills, yeah, we got to get people out. The chemtrailing, then there's a group for kids' safeties in school. There's a lot of stuff. Oklahomans are getting mad, we're getting loud. Hey, Jason, welcome in. I was just talking about you. Yes, that's right. I was telling everybody you had your family, but oh my gosh, thank you for coming in. So, yeah, if you have any questions, email me and call me. I can give you the Jim Shaw is the legislator. He's a state representative. Then there's Shane Jett. And then there's another senator. And then, of course, let me find it here. This lady, she is going after ending property tax. I am all for it. All for it. We need to end that nightmare. That is just slavery, it's theft, and it's wrong. And we don't need people's crap dumped all over the land out here and making all the farms toxic, because then no food can be grown. And we've already got issues with trying to get our food from overseas and stuff. We can't have that. I mean, you remember when they used to do the victory gardens? I mean, oh, I know. I pray they do end property tax. There are several states that are ending property tax. Oh, yeah. They want somewhere to dump it. That's why the legislator called a meeting in Logan County, because he said they had been dumping in Lincoln County, but then the farmers were like realizing that what it's doing to their farms. Yes, thank you, Jesse. And it's destroying the ground. It's destroying the soil. And then the people around them all are sick. They have cancer, and they're just the smell. And the legislator, he said that they were a farm right down the road from him had the human manure dumped on, and he said the smell is, you can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine that. I can't even comprehend that, why somebody would say okay to that. I don't know. It's wrong. But there's, they're working on making it safe for kids in school to stop all this garbage going on, ending property tax, ending the green energy stuff, lowering our taxes, stopping eminent domain, stopping the turnpikes from coming through. Because every year they're trying to put in new turnpikes. Well, why should we keep paying for something over and over and over when they're paid off? They got paid off years ago, but they keep wanting to say, oh, we need a little bit more. And then they're taking family farms away to put these turnpikes in. They're getting ready to put a great big one in up by Norman. Right? But it is. It's the civic duty for the farmer to take this crap and look it up. There are farms, there are people's livelihoods torn to shreds because they saved their money and they bought a homestead and they started growing food, and then they got shut down because people were getting sick. Then there were some family farms for the farm had been in their family for generations, like dairy farmers. They had to euthanize the cattle. They had to euthanize the animals. The land is so toxic. And then they have cancer. I mean, it's just sickening. So anyway, yeah, I'm all riled up about it. The government is bad. It's the legislators. It is the legislators running the show right now. They're causing all the problems, and I'm sorry, but the long termers, they need to go. Exactly. Well, Teresa, I'm gonna make some people mad, but when the sheeple finally wake up, it'll be over with. All this stuff would be over with. I'm ready for that. But I am very outspoken anyway. I'm a fighter. But yeah, this she's gonna be running in my area. And so she's running for District 31. I don't know if that's my district because we all got redistricted recently, and so we have different people, so that's how come I don't know anymore. Oh, you have to read those proposals, because sometimes they'll trick you. Saying no actually means yes, and saying yes actually means no. So they trick people often. And that's how come a lot of stuff gets pushed through that you think, there's no way. There's no way. But Amy, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, is they're going to be dumping human manure everywhere they can in Oklahoma. Now, the guy said that there's two companies that could take that waste, so it's not like they can't get rid of it. They're just trying to dump it um, free, you know, free to the farmer. But, what they don't realize is they're going to suffer too. But there's a company that can drop the microorganisms to eat that stuff up, like you do for your septic tanks, like you dump in all those. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. But you know what I mean? It could, like for septic tanks, and you just put it down in there, and it eats up all the poo poo and all the waste. And so they have that. Then they have one that can incinerate it to oblivion and make it really go away. And so that's what we need to do. I agree, Teresa. Okay, so in Oklahoma, there was a thing started, and I know that just changed hands. There's a lot of different people in it now, so I don't know what's going on, but Freedom Brigades is where they have people that volunteer to go sit at the Capitol and pay attention to what the legislators are doing, what they're trying to push through, notify the public, school boards, what's going on in the schools, county commission meetings, OPAC meetings. I mean, they have people that volunteer to go sit at all these meetings. And so, yeah. But our governor here in Oklahoma has sold us out on the global agenda, and his little Stitt needs to go. Kevin Stitt. Exactly. Exactly. That's what this guy was saying. He goes, now I don't trust anything. We already have GMOs, then the bioengineered food ingredients or the mRNA crap. Like it wasn't enough to make people take it to keep their jobs. Well, if they're forcing you to do it or trying to pay you to do it, it's never to your benefit. Exactly. So the guy said, well, Jim Shaw, he's one of the legislators, he said, let's get back to the victory gardens, grow your own food. And then he was talking about how the food shortages are going to be for real. And then, not to mention, if they don't get the legislators don't come to an agreement, then a lot of people aren't going to get their SNAP benefits, the WIC, there's a lot of people that need that actually need it. Yes, Rid-X. Yes, that's what they can use instead of dumping it on farmland. But anyway, the legislators really need to get their act together, and then they need to quit taxing us to oblivion because people can't make it. And the food banks. I was talking to a lady when I went to get a pumpkin for the chicken, or some pumpkins for the chickens. She said that they can't keep up with the food right now, trying to feed families who work 2 and 3 jobs and still can't pay their bills. And then, so I am going to the Capitol for that thing next week. I believe it's Thursday. I'm going to get every bit of information, and they're going to give me some information. I will share it for all the Oklahoma channels so that you know what's going on in our state. But I urge you guys in other states to pay attention to what these legislators are doing. Well, they do have a backup plan for that food stamp program. And yes, the media is hyping it up to try to propagate a civil war and all that, which we already are in a civil war because it's good against bad. And it used to be, back in the day, you just agreed to disagree and you were still friends. Nowadays, it's a bloodbath. And it's just ridiculous how divided our country is. As a Christian, it bothers me. Oh, I hope so too, Mary. I really do. because I know a lot of people that are on it that are, and they need it. And I think it'll all work out. I really do. But then they were trying to say, well, there's going to be uh, people like breaking into homes and they're going to riot and they're going to take all this stuff out of the grocery stores. And yes. Okay, so if y'all don't have Cowboy Rob Rogers News and Clues as a friend, you need to get him. He's very knowledgeable, and he is with other channels that all over the country in the Freedom Restoration Foundation, and they share so much information to better your life. Well, not necessarily, Teresa, because back when the Clintons took office, it seemed like they got rid of full time jobs and got rid of all the benefits. And then it started making it really hard on people. And then people were having to try and find jobs that would work with each other to get the full time, but then didn't have benefits. It's kind of like, what is that called? My mind went blank again. It is something, my goodness, I can't think. What is that called? Where they are something America. They're just, I forgot the term for it, but it's just disgusting. I don't watch any of the news. As Roy says, it's television and mainstream media. Exactly. Well, Ed at Whistle Stop Homestead was going to do that as well. He was going to be growing food for his neighbors. I actually have a few black walnut trees, but I don't think they're ready to. I don't have the black walnuts yet. They're still, I think I planted those in 2015. I'll have to go back in my records somewhere. I have all the farm records because, that was after the fire and I had to replant a lot of stuff. I think, because originally I had 10 of them, but I'm down to 3. And I think one of them got the, what do you call those? The webworms. Uh-oh, it is almost time for the live stream to be over and I'm enjoying this so much. Oh, that's neat. I would love to look at that. I'm going to be up late tonight working on that plum jam, that holiday plum jam. So I might be watching stuff, but if my hands are dirty, I'm going to have to let it roll to the next video and then try to go back in and comment. Oh, I am so sorry, Mary. That's hard to deal with. I totally understand. Believe me, I do. I've got it from a car accident. Really bad. I don't understand that. I know. I need to go live on a different time when we can all just talk and we don't have a time limit. But I don't want to take away Mike and Terry's time because they are absolutely precious. Yeah, I know. I might go live. Well, no, Ginger. After Ginger, then Scott goes live. So then I have a friend coming. But if I get a chance, I will go live again tomorrow. Yes, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We're really having fun. All these channels. Mary, if you look at Old Ways Gardening, she has some stuff. I know I do a holistic vegan diet with no processed foods and all that, and it really helps a lot. It does. Debbie, you're so precious. Misty, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Heather, you made it right at the end. Darn it. I hope you have a good evening, sweetie. Aw, I would stay on, but I don't want to take away from Mike and Terry. So MT Homestead's going live next. Thank you, Mary, for being here. We shared a lot of channels, so there would be new friends. If you go back in and watch the live stream, there's new links because Jesse's busy and Roy and everybody's sharing links. Amy, that's cool. I heard you on your live talking about that. That's awesome. Ace, hi, sweetie. Thank you so much. All right, Mike and Terry are live. You guys gotta go. I love you all. Bye bye. Go see Mike and Terry at MT Homestead.